Okay, hello everyone. This is the working group device management meeting from December 3rd, 2025. Please remember this meeting falls under the CNCF Code of Conduct, which basically means be excellent to each other. We do have one agenda item, and that's about the device binding conditions. But before we kick off, the usual question, anyone on the call who wants to introduce themselves because they are new? I'm not sure. Well, now would be a good time. Also add further topics for discussion or call outs. Roman?
Hi everyone. I can quickly introduce myself. My name is Roman Baron. I'm from NVIDIA. Mostly interested in hearing about workload-aware scheduling related stuff and DRA, possibly topology-aware scheduling related topics as well. I'm also one of the maintainers of Kai Scheduler, and I'm glad to be here.
Okay, yeah, thanks for the introduction. So just to set the stage, we do have split our working group meetings a bit across time zones. This one here is more European, Asian friendly, and mostly so far we've been discussing Pang's consumable capacity because she's in Japan. The workload aware scheduling. We sometimes have Dominique from SIG scheduling here because he's in Poland. Typically, it's probably more likely to come up in the next week's meeting in the US European time slot because that has more people.
Got it. Thank you, Patrick.
Yeah.
I think I'll stick and see.
Yeah, it all depends on what's coming up. It basically is an opportunity for open discussions. I'm usually running this one here, and John and Kevin are only joining in the other one. Okay, so well, before we kick off, just short status update. I think we are fine for 135 now. I believe all of our DRA doc caps have been merged, which was the last remaining work to be done. Well, good job, everyone. Again, we managed quite a few things, and now we are slowly starting to focus on 136. And slowly is really literally meaning we haven't even thought about which specific caps to tackle. So one thing that has been going on is that the discussion around native resources has been heating up. Praveen has a use case doc. You see the notes from yesterday's meeting, which actually is an extension of our meeting series. It's a more technically focused discussion round for native resources, and the Google Doc was discussed potential ideas how to solve it. So that is something that people are interested. So it might become a cap for 136. The others are the usual suspects. We managed to promote or finish more or less quite a few things: device binding conditions, consumable capacity, device tains. I think we'll just target beta for 136 for all of those. The question is whether they are ready, and I think that the topics for today are around exactly that. Open the first topic, and yeah. So Tsubasa, do you want to talk about the device binding conditions?
Yes, thank you. My name is Tsubasa from Fujitsu. Before moving on today's my topic, I would first like to express my gratitude to Patrick for your dedicated review during the development for version 135. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay, thank you. Today, I would like to inform the community maintainers that I have created issues outlining the development items we need to discuss in order to promote device binding conditions feature to beta phase in Kubernetes version 136. That's why I submitted this agenda. These issues, yes, the Patrick shows that issues, and th that is currently, yes, yes, that is.
I'm just opening them in the background. Yeah,
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
And I will skip the details of each issue, but I would like to discuss the implementation design and its necessity. For some of the issues, we are waiting for reaction from John and Kevin. I'd like to ask Patrick whether it seems necessary to join a meeting in Pacific time to provide input to them.
It may help, but you can also put it onto the agenda, and you don't need to join yourself. Just make it a topic, and we'll use that topic as a reminder. I can bring it up. It won't have much effect beyond reminding people, but that's sometimes useful. So yeah, I think you can just put it onto the agenda and remind the make it a topic for the next week. But ultimately, I think people are aware. They just haven't really sat down and started working on it, and that can be a problem. There's no good solution. You depend on some extent to the time that they are making or that they have to find for responding. Yeah, I think you can just give him perhaps another week, and then we'll have to see whether we can accelerate that somehow.
Yes, okay, thank you. And that is my topics.
Yeah, just for background discussions or for record, we were thinking how to track the individual work items that need to be done for KEPs, and this is what we came up with. So these are issues in Kubernetes/Kubernetes about specific work that needs to happen. We have the KEP issue, and initially we also experimented with creating more issues in the enhancement repo, but then moved to Kubernetes because it was a bit confusing to have an issue that shows up in a search and that isn't a KEP itself. The other problem that we have with KEPs is that I'm the KEP owner of the issue, but I'm not actually working on it. So we do have permission issues around KEP issues. And I think what we're doing here with a focused issue describing work that needs to happen in 136, I think that's a good approach. And because it links to other issues, we can have longer discussions in a more focused way. I think in particular, I don't know whether it's this one or some of the others, but those are in some cases contentious issues. So I would expect more discussions to happen in these issues, and having it split out across different issues, I think is the right approach. It's much better than what we did before with one KEP issue, which really covers a lot of comments, or pull request reviews with long discussion threads. It became a bit hard to manage, and I think this approach here could work better. But of course, we need to have an active discussion, and the people who have concerns, if they don't show up and respond, we are kind of stuck. But I think that's the best that we can do at this point. So thanks for creating this.
Okay, thank you.
We have something similar, or we did something similar. We have something similar for the external resources. KEP, for example, it also has a beta graduation issue in Kubernetes. So I think this may be a pattern that we adopt a bit more often in the future. Whether SIG release then pays attention to our additional issues or still expects feedback or information in the main one remains to be seen, but well, we'll see. As long as we are organized, we can still point people towards what we're doing and perhaps provide occasional summaries or whatever. Okay. Pang, do you want to continue?
No, that's it. Thank you.
Yeah, okay. Pang would be up next with the example driver.
Oh, I just want to mention about this PR
Yeah.
because I do the reveals like very roughly, and I have some idea on like maybe we should do like interface stuff. However, I don't want to like keep this one on hold, and I think it's better to have something than nothing. So
Yeah.
yeah, just wondering like how who is going to like be the approvals of the this PR, and how's it
Yeah.
going on?
So if, as you were the one who took the helm with reviewing and John did the work, once you two are in agreement on let's get this one merged as it is right now, even if there's further work down the line and some further ideas, if you two just say, well, let's merge this, then you can assign me and I'll do another pass, or someone else does, Morten perhaps, and then we can just merge it.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
I think I left the comment that I'm good with the one
yeah,
as is. I will confirm with him offline again, and then we'll ping maybe you
yeah,
or Sean. Yeah.
yeah.
Thank you.
So when I see a PR that has been reviewed by others, I typically try to not override their decision. So I expect a clear statement from other reviewers that they are fine and that all their comments have been addressed sufficiently to merge the PR.
Yeah, to be honest, I'm very new and I'm not quite sure what is the policy to like
Yeah.
approve or not approve the PR. I mean, like,
Yeah.
yeah.
We don't really have a policy. If you feel comfortable with it, you can just do an LGTM.
Okay.
Well, sometimes you need to be a bit more careful to be actually. If the author is a maintainer in the repo, they
Yeah.
might have approval rights. So it might be approved already at the time when the PR gets created. Um, and then someone who does an LGTM might accidentally merge it without some second opinion. But it doesn't fall on you as a reviewer to notice that. It should be on the PR creator, which can be a problem for people who have lots of approval rights. So it can often, if they are careful, they just create the PR, put a hold on it immediately to prevent accidental merging, and then they lift the hold if they think that the right people have reviewed and approved, and it is the right thing to do. So this one here actually is on hold for some reasons.
Okay.
Perhaps, but it's not for that one. It's because there's other work pending. But if you're, I think it's perfectly fine for you to say LGDM and we'll take it from there.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, just want to confirm the process. Yeah.
Yeah. If you're unsure, then just use LGDM in capital letters, not the /LGDM command,
Okay.
and assign it to someone who can finalize.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah.
Both works.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have anything else. I like John and Kevin have been focusing on a few other things besides DRA for the last weeks since KubeCon. the only thing that we really have discussed for 136 is the upcoming deadlines around KubeCon Europe. I think the conclusion is that we are now waiting for the main conference track talks to be accepted, and then we will have a slightly better understanding of who's going and who's available and who might want to do the working group device management update meeting, for example. But we'll probably suggest something for both. Maintainer track, the working group device management update meeting, and for the maintainer summit. And we need to figure out what we want to discuss there. The working group update meeting, that's fairly standard. It's what we've been doing, what we are planning, and so on. It's the same pattern, just refreshed to be up to date. The maintainer summit may be a bit more interesting. We should pick something where we actually expect to have lively discussions, for example, but we don't yet know what that might be. But we still have, I think, 2 weeks, so that'll come. Okay. If there's nothing else, we can just adjourn early. And thanks for your time, and see you next time around. I think we still have one more meeting before Easter vacation, Christmas vacation starts. So we'll see each other in 2 weeks. Thanks, everyone. Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Yeah.